Prepare for a massive announcement and some of the coolest 3-star wins you've ever seen. Hi, my sidekicks. I'm Daddy. I play Clash of Clans sometimes. And I do it sometimes with a croaky voice. So I do apologise. So we've got a massive competition coming up. Well, it's massive. If you want to go to CLASHCON, so you've got CLASHCON tickets coming, courtesy of our good friends over at Supercell. And I'm going to be telling you exactly how to win them in tomorrow's hands video. So Saturday's hands video. We're going to give full competition details to get tickets to go to CLASHCON, which will be fantastic. But first of all, we've got some awesome 3-star raids. I know I'm no expert on Clan Wars, so I leave it to the experts. So first up is Sim from one of our sister clans in Mayhem Rising. He's going for a Super Queen hybrid with Valks and balloons, but he's first of all taking out the Town Hall, and he's going to take out that air defense before he goes in with the balloons. So this week's been quite busy, although I haven't posted many videos. I recorded a podcast with the Clash Files. I don't know if you guys know, I don't know, maybe you do, because you guys are all like pretty elite players, but you know, and you're pretty experienced. So you probably know that there's an amazing podcasting community for Clash, and the Clash Files is one of them. They're just, you know, these people that dedicate tons of time to producing excellent content that you listen to in the background. So we did an hour-long podcast where we talked about some of the stuff that I just don't get the time to talk about on a normal video. You know, it's just a really nice chat with these guys. So we talked about, you know, the future of Clash and stuff about Nordic Clash, and you know, the way that I would like to see and way that they would like to see it expand and sort of develop and involve more people. And we just had a fantastic chat. So I'm going to leave a link to that podcast in the description. So if you guys have the opportunity to listen to it, I would be really grateful. And of course, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Sim, that was just insane. 3 stars. Pretty much a maxed out Town Hall 9 against a maxed out Town Hall 9. So first of all, we're going to have Destruction from Clearly Confused. Destruction is going to do some serious destruction here on this absolutely gorgeous laid out Town Hall 9 from Kayan Good from Squiggle Clan. I'm sorry, I don't understand Mandarin. I don't read Mandarin. So yeah, so basically, he's going in with like a wall of golems, just absolutely just a wave down across. I mean, it's got to be the most simple attack in the world, but it's just so well executed, and I love it. So we've got the golems going down the middle. We've got the heroes in the back, just sweeping down with the jump over towards the Town Hall. There we go. So the Queen's behind the King, which is the right place for her to be. And she's just taking out that Town Hall. From when I saw this at this point, because I saw this live and I didn't record it, unfortunately, but just clearing out that core. So the big weakness of this base, though it looks so beautiful, is there are so many defences unrestricted by walls in the core there. So as soon as you get through it, really there's only the wizard towers that are going to cause any serious problem against those wizards. So the King on the left and the Queen on the right, it's perfectly symmetrical. Absolutely love it. The Queen's got enough distance there to get to the defences and take out the mortar, and then really it's just that cannon and those arch towers and just a few Teslas really. But those golems are really providing some great cover. There we go. So this wall of golem thing, I'm kind of getting more into this, right? So there's 2 attack strategies that I see being used a lot more at the moment. They're both absolutely cool. So first of all, you got the Queen and healers based attack. So maybe 3 or 4 healers along with the Queens take out the air defense. You know, for your Shattered Larvalunians, that sort of thing. And then you've got like multiple tanky objects. So giants, for example, lots and lots of giants, or more commonly actually 6 or 7 or even 7 golems. I've been experimenting attacks with 6 golems in my camps and 1 in the clan castle, and just like trying to sweep over with rage or even earthquake. So talking about earthquake, this is S Lawson 413, number 30 against Squiggle name number 30. Ni hao, my friend, but prepare to be 3-starred. Oh yeah. Too late. Anyway, so yeah, so we've got earthquake down, massive open space there. So, you know, really try and get those troops into that core to take out the town hall. I just love seeing these mini attacks. I did I'm going to show you some giant healer stuff in the future. I'm warring with my little Nipper account, Town Hall 6, where if you get it right, 3 stars really are no problems at all. But it's all about keeping your tanks alive to allow your ranged troops in particular to have an effect. And the enemy, of course, of heavy ground attack must be walls. So we got the Queen on the right there taking out the cannons, just really mopping up. But the main bit of attack's really going on there with the King and the Peckers, raging into the side there. Now, about at this point, we thought we were going to run out of time. There's an awful lot of ground to cover, and there's some very slow troops. But then they kind of picked up the pace, and you could see it converging. So the defences at the top there were distracted by those golems, and that gave the wizards really. I mean, it's the wizards that won this because the golems and the king tanked very well, but those wizards stayed alive, and they were able to take out the buildings even before the king and the Pecker managed to do so. Closing in on that last final segment there. Yeah, so the moral of the story here is to keep your wizards alive. Maybe keep a few back so you can launch them later on when you know exactly where the troops are going, because that's what won the match. So just to show that I'm not biased against the defending clan, because they did very well as well. This is Squiggle against Jim Bob. So this is number 2 against number 8. So it's not entirely matched, but still. Entry points at the top there. There we go. He's activated the clan castle. There's a golem on defense. It's very rare that you see a golem on defense. I know, you know, it's going to be good for slowing things down, but yeah, I wouldn't actually, because you know a couple of witches and a witch and some wizards there are going to take care of that golem. There we go. So I know why he did it, and no bad on him for doing so, but still, there you go. So we've got the golems going down the middle there. The Queen's just picking off the outlying buildings. I'm surprised that he didn't take those out beforehand, because that Queen could quite easily go around up to the back there and, well, get distracted really. So we've got hogs going in on the right there, which is absolutely awesome, taking out those defences, allowing the wizard to have its effect. We've got rage into the core, jump into the core. There's the king, takes out the Inferno Tower. It gets attracted to the Queen, but the attacking Queen behind it's got plenty of legs and great range, can't be hit by anything really. There goes the Town Hall. Town Hall's down. The King's actually ripping it up there in the core, taking out that Arch Tower. That Inferno Tower is causing a little bit of problem for those small ground troops that are with the King. And the King's gone. Oh well, not to worry. But I think it's the hogs that did it, really, because he's keeping those hogs alive long enough. And now that the Inferno Towers are down, of course the heal works. Take out the traffic light. You can do it. There we go. Onto the cannons. Another heal. It's very well planned out attack here from... I wish I knew the name. There we go. Heal on both of those hogs on both sides of the walls, just bashing away at those defences. And it's pretty much a foregone conclusion now. It's an excellent executed attack. I've got to say, we can learn an awful lot from this one. There we go. And there's absolutely no defences left. It's just now a matter of picking it off. So things don't always go perfectly as planned, of course. And the last raid is going to be the most heroic defence on Clearly Confused side. I'm going to say a big thank you to Clearly Confused for having me. It was nice to hang out with them. They're a really nice bunch of people. And of course, CLASHCON Gan is there as well. And we go back a long ways. Good man is Gan. So, yeah, so this is in no way intended to, no bad on the person who's attacking, because we all have fails. I know I do all the time. It's probably one or two in this video, actually. It was funny, because one of the questions in the, that I got in the podcast was, what about doing a bloopers video? And I think that came from the farm, the clan that the podcast is associated with. And I was like, pretty much every video I do has a blooper. But I sometimes people notice it, sometimes people don't. You know what, we're all human. At the end of the day. So, the problem with this attack here, I believe, is that it didn't take any of the air defense. So the triple lava Lunian, I had to count them there for a second. The triple lava Lunian really, it just didn't work, because the air defenses are all live. There's very little focus into the core. And I think probably he went the wrong way as well. I would have gone in from the bottom to secure at least 1 star. The sad thing is the guy put in all that effort and he didn't get any form of loot in if they won, which actually they did win. But you know what? At the end of the day, the best way to learn is to lose. The main thing is that you don't make the same mistake twice. But hey, that's just the way it is. Thank you very much indeed to Clearly Confused for having me. Thanks to you to watching, and do check out tomorrow's video for a chance to win tickets to CLASHCON 2015. Take care, and bye for now.